There we go. Erico.
Okay.
Nobody's on yet. There we go. Couple people. Hi, everybody. Okay.
Don't take long. All right. We are here at the Creeper Gallery live again. The Creeper Gallery is located at 129 South Main Street in New Hope, Pennsylvania. You never been to New Hope? There's a lot of restaurants and stores along this whole entire strip. The Creeper Gallery is at the end of Main Street, past Havana's restaurant, basically at the end south, 129. So this is the gallery portion. Donna Marion, the owner of the Creeper Gallery, also creates some brilliant artwork that's all around us when you enter the shop. And we were just looking around when we got here and we saw a bunch of new stuff that we really have never even noticed before. So none of the things here are quote unquote haunted, but this is all Donna's artwork. So again, we come in here every time and we're like, oh, that's new, that's new, that's new. So you have our whole entire front of the shop here, and then you enter the back of the shop. There's more, kind of dark, so you can't really see it.
I can flick on that light real quick and shut it off. Of course, it would help if I get the right one.
And there's more stuff down this hallway. Again, on the walls or artwork. I was even looking at this stuff before, the two birds.
They've been here.
This guy. I'm looking at that guy.
There's a lot to see, guys. There's no way I could possibly show you everything that she has here. And of course, the wall of, notice who's missing from that photo, guys?
No, nobody as far as I can tell. Steve Gonzalez is there. I'm there. John Zappis. All right, then you come back this way. Turn off the lights again.
Yeah, I'll get some. Eyes are coming. I gotta shut this one off too. Just hold on a minute. Take it to the dock. Got it. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! Mastermind of John.
Boy. Anyway, this is the red room. Again, there is no light switch here to turn all the lights on. All these cases are on different switches, so we can't turn everything on to show you all the objects, but the entire red room, this is what we are now, is haunted objects. All these cases around me are objects, different kinds of objects with different stories and rumored to have different people attached to them. And we come in once a week, every other week, to investigate them and connect with the people and try to validate some of the claims and add to the story if they want to interact with us. The room to Chris's right is the objects that are deemed dangerous.
That's the no-no room.
Those are the bad ones. So tonight we're gonna do things a little bit different tonight. We're gonna show you the first object there, kind of a creepy one. It looks like me without any hair on the top, but kind of a creepy one. But I want to talk about what we're gonna do first. God, it's starting already. But we're gonna try different experiments tonight. Again, what we do is try to interact and communicate with spirits, people who have passed, and try to give them every opportunity and every method to try to interact in any way they can. I'm not a medium. Chris isn't a medium. We can't hear spirits. We can't see spirits. So what we do is we try to record voices. We also try to interact with them using quote unquote scientific methods with all the different equipment we use. The lights, purple lights are energy EMF detectors. The lanterns are also energy detectors. They change colors when energy is near them. The green lights you see there, those are static electricity detectors. I don't know if you could see the yes and the no down the bottom. Those are actually motion sensors. So we're going to try different methods with yes and no attached to them. There we go, the lantern. We have yes and no written on the entire right side is yes. The entire left side is no, using different methods. Energy could trigger, I guess. Touch on the cat ball, the little twinkly ball.
So
could
you're
trigger.
looking for multiple.
No, I'm looking to give them any method I can to interact, not
Okay.
about multiple. I'm looking to give them options.
Right.
Yeah. So
But I'm saying, but it's on multiple levels.
it's options.
Yeah.
If they can, again, if they create energy around an object, it's going to trigger a yes over here. Touching will trigger a yes with the cat ball. Motion, if there's motion on this side, on the yes motion sensor, it'll trigger that. Same with the no on the left side. And then we have the EMF, the lights measuring all around for energy. They just went off.
As you were talking about them.
And I have the EMF bell, which you can either ring with your hand
And where's that?
or energy is sitting right in his lap.
Oh, okay.
So I'll use a flashlight and I'll show you this guy really quick. So he looks like a monk or someone from the church.
He does.
Let's see, triggering that.
He's a ceremonial marionette, a religious item.
So that's all we have. Is we have that card and we have a vibe that there might be something attached to it. Yeah, that's what we have to go on.
Okay. I said,
What's your
all the
flashlight?
lights just above you just went haywire.
So again, what we're going to do is we're going to try different methods, different techniques. We are going to try to hear their voice as well, but this building makes that difficult at times because there are people upstairs. You'll hear footsteps, you'll hear, and when we try to do EVP sessions, if we hear their voices, we just stop and cut it out. So we'll try Spirit Box, we'll try lots of other things. So I guess I'm starting. Huh?
Yes, sir. This looks like you. Why not? I'm going to scoot this chair a little more so I get a better view. And just so everybody knows, we do not have any information on this item. This is just a feeling that both Donna and John got about this object. John has come across this object many times here and had never told anybody except me that he had a feeling about this. It was just something about it. For a very long time, he said it about this. And it was funny when we were here on a Sunday, Donna, without even realizing it, said, you know, there's something weird about that. There's an energy I get off of this. And other than that, it's a marionette and it's used in religious ceremonies and it's rare back in the day. That's it.
Okay, so we start with introductions. My name is John. This is Chris here. We don't mean to disrespect you or your memory. We come here just to communicate with you and to find out more about you. And if there's anything you're willing to share with us about your life or anything else, if you want to communicate with us, we'd be happy to hear anything you had to say. Again, you heard us talk about the information that we have about the marionette. We don't have a whole lot. So you can help by giving us a name, a place of origin, where you're from, about your life, things you like, things you didn't like, what happened to you, if there is someone connected or attached. Now, again, with objects, they may not be, quote unquote, physically attached or attached through energy. You could also, in theory, channel spirits in when you're connecting with something that belonged to them that meant something to the person. So these things may seem strange to you, but I was talking just before. We have a lot of things around the marionette. The way he's looking at me with the head turned is kind of weird. These lights up above, you changed the colors on those already. by releasing your energy from the marionette outward, they're going to change all different colors, green, blue, yellow, red, all different colors. And we'll be able to see that. The two circles over there with the green light, they also will have a rainbow color that goes around in a circle, one color at a time. There's one there, one there. They're both green. The lanterns, you may notice that they have the words yes and no written on them. If we can't hear you, you could touch the lantern. It won't burn you. And there you go. No.
Wow.
And it will change colors. And you can answer using that, along with these little tiny twinkly balls right here. I just set off the motion sensor. These little tiny twinkly balls right there, same thing. If you tap them with your finger, now you see I just set off that motion sensor with the no word on it. That triggered motion. There's got to be motion to set that off. And the light goes off. So if anything moves, maybe they put their hand in front of it. We're going to try to give them everything we can along with EVP and everything else.
The static dome.
Yeah, I'm like, why is that the lantern? So we've got no. Everything's on the no side so far, which is not great, but okay. So.
No, John.
What?
It's like, no, John.
If you're uncomfortable with this and you think that we're doing something wrong or disrespectful or against your beliefs, you have a whole entire nose. Oh, Jack, did you see that? It basically lit everything up there. That's not a good sign. Okay, so you lit everything. That was a big surge of boom. That actually lit the yes up too. So I'm not certain that you were saying no. I'll ask again. Okay, that was the lights, right?
Yeah.
If you think that what we're doing is disrespectful, wrong, or against your religious beliefs, I'm going to ask you to, on this side where I am, the lantern, the dome, the circle lights, the little twinkly ball, or this here, make those light up just by touching them or moving around on this side, or tap that bell if you think it's wrong and disrespectful.
It's a marionette, a religious marionette, Vicky. Oh.
Okay, so you said yes. So he's saying yes, it is against his beliefs, or is he saying yes?
I think he's saying, I don't know. You asked him the question, is it yes or no? And he said,
no side.
You said, is it against? And he said, yes.
I know, that's the problem. Okay, so trying to get a clear answer here. I don't have my REM pod on. Let's try a few things, and if you're...
Can you put this on too?
If you're really set against what we're doing here.
Why is he here?
Why is he here?
That literally... Why is he here? I'm here to find out more about you. That's it. No disrespect. No, I'm not trying to force you. Again, we'll ask you a few questions, try to connect with you. If you say no, or if you answer on the recorder or something else that we use, we'll stop this right now. The last thing I want to do is disrespect you, honestly.
Would you like John to continue?
Again, if this is against your beliefs and you want us to stop, show me something right now, please. Okay, so I'm not hearing a lot from yet, so I am going to try an EVP. We'll see how that goes,
Mm-hmm.
and if there's any contamination or interference from up there. I don't want to push this one a little that much because I'm getting the feeling here. So I'll turn on the turn on the obelisk just to see what he says before I do the EVP stuff.
And again, it'd be interesting to know, is it somebody who was religious that controlled the,
Of course, as soon as I start,
I know, they're getting
the
ready to,
motorcycle start. And
the Marinette, or was it just an everyday Joe, someone who belonged to the
those
church?
are the EVP questions.
Yeah,
You know,
it is creepy, Alex, 100%.
he's like literally right outside.
He is. He just started the vehicle to go.
This is what happens to us every time. Leon,
Mm-mm.
I'll try the spirit box first then.
So the only thing we know about it, oh, all the lights just lit up above. And that might be because, what did it say?
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Hello, I may be able to hear your voice. Could you say something? Try to speak out loud. My name is John. No,
No.
no. Is that the bell too?
I couldn't tell, John.
What's your name? Could you please tell me your first name? This marionette, was it in a church? If it was, could you say church? Was this part of a private collection? I think someone said you need to stop. My name is John. This is Chris. Did you say our names? I think he said, and leave. I'm just going to turn my recorder on really quick while I do this because I thought I heard Chris and John before. 4-3.
This time.
What would you like to see that happen to this marionette? You want us to put it back?
Think about it.
Think about it.
John, that sounded like your name.
You see all those crosses over there? There's also a religious item right across from me and an altar. Does that make you feel good at least?
Here. Just try them out.
I don't know what any of that was. Again, if you want us to stop, just say it out loud right now. Oh, Jesus, that's not the lights. Say it out loud. Hey, concentrate. That was yes, right? I'm going to do regular EVP.
So, Alex X Donna, where does she think it came from? She believes South America and that it was used during religious ceremonies, parades.
Okay. Well, again, I've attended a few of those.
We did?
parades, and yeah, remember we went to the one.
We
in Lodi?
did.
So I'm going to turn the obelisk on really, really quick. Just going to turn it on. Okay, so here's a box. May seem strange again. Just think of one word at a time that you want to say. It could be no, it could be anything related to you or what you want to say to us.
Please leave.
Oh,
Wow, I wasn't talking
that
about
was
saying
clear.
that.
Thank you, Sandra. That was really nice of you to say.
Did you see the timing
That
of
was
that?
right on. Like,
Oh
please
my
leave.
God. I don't think somebody wants to talk to us. I mean, what do I do? Do I keep going with this when it obviously doesn't want
Oh,
any part of us? It doesn't.
I said no.
Both
Just let it. It
went
did it again. When you were
nuts.
talking to me, it did it again.
All right, this one EVP session, we're going to do ask about, and then we're going to probably, I'm just going to hit the obvious.
I mean,
Really?
are you finding us offensive?
All right, here we go. I'm going to hit the obvious first. Say something, one word at a time. Think about it. Say it out loud.
Oh, reached.
I said the word oh, like oh, and then reached.
November.
November. November is my birthday.
Maybe.
Maybe? November is my birthday, by the way. Reached November. What happened in November? Is that a special day? Some significance there? Think one word at a time. You said, oh, you've reached November. And then what happened in November? Don't like the way you're looking at me. I mean, the head's tilted and it's staring right at me.
Donna says he represents a monk.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wearing monk's clothes, the marionette. I'm gonna turn
I
this
don't
off
want to
and
say
try
ring
it
a
really quick.
Gisette,
Session.
Gisette monk, Gisette
let's
monk,
try.
however they said it.
Let's try. EVP session. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. I'm going to put this right up here so it's not near me. And I'm going to ask you if you wouldn't mind saying your name. I'm going to ask you again because we can hear your voice now. Is it disrespectful or against your beliefs to engage and talk with us in this manner? So we're thinking maybe this marionette was featured in parades and carried. Is that true? Was this featured and used and carried in a lot of parades? What would you like to see happen to this marionette if you could choose?
You're listening.
I am. I'm listening to anything you have to say. So please say it, even if it's not a question that I ask. If there's something you have to say, then please say it. Where in the what country or what place did this marionette come from? would you like us to end this session right now and stop trying to talk to you? Are you the person who created this marionette?
Are you someone that treasured this, that owned this? Do you know where this marionette came from?
So there are many questions about the afterlife and heaven. Yes. Could you please tell us, is heaven real?
What was your title? Could you tell us what type of monk you were, please? Was this monk used, this marionette used in ceremonies and parades? And thank you, Kathleen, for putting out the way that you say it. The cool thing about that, even when you I mispronounce or whatever, it's always interesting to see if they're going to correct me, the spirit.
What are you talking about?
When I said the name of the type of monk,
Oh.
they're Jesuit. No.
EVP session. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. P session. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. My name is John. This is Chris. This is John. This is Chris. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. Chris.
It's burnt.
Again, my name is John. This is Chris.
Burnt.
Again, my name is John. This is Chris.
I hear like burnt.
Again, my name is John. This is Chris. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. I'm going to put this right up here so it's not near me. And I'm going to ask you if you wouldn't mind saying your...
Maybe burdened?
Burden?
Did you say burdened? Oh, sugar. You missed it probably.
No, I had the camera pointed there. You guys saw that, right?
Something about a burden?
name.
Yeah, they saw it.
I'm going to ask you again because we can hear your voice now. Is it disrespectful or against your beliefs to engage and talk with us in this manner?
You're right.
What is that?
Sounds like a child or a woman. He's risen? I hear he's risen. I hear he's risen. That's what I hear.
So we're thinking maybe this
Go back.
marionette was
Go back. Go back.
featured in
Go back, like he's risen, and keep playing from there.
or against your beliefs to engage and talk with us in this manner.
Just let it play.
So we're thinking
Afterwards.
Yeah. What was that?
so 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 we're thinking maybe this marionette was
Seemed like a
featured
woman.
in parades and carried. Is that true? Or was this featured and used and carried in a lot of parades?
People
Upstairs
outside.
or outside? Yeah.
What would you like to see happen to this marionette if you could choose?
You're listening. You're listening.
Someone says, hey,
You're listening.
right there.
Yep.
You're listening.
I am. I'm listening to anything you have to say, so please say it, even if it's not a question that I asked. If there's something you have to say, then please say it. Even if it's not a question that I asked, if there's something you have to say, then please say it.
Question.
Yeah,
Piece
even
of
if it's
set
not a question that I asked, if there's something you have to say, then please say it.
right there.
Yeah, if it's not a question that I asked. If there's something you have to say, then please say it.
See,
Yep.
That I asked. If there's something you have to say, then please say it.
you piece the word question.
Yeah. That's outside.
Where in the what country or what place
Ooh.
did this marionette come from? Would you like us to end this session right now and stop trying to talk to you?
Yeah,
That's
that's someone up there.
Are you the person who created this marionette?
yeah.
Useless.
Yeah, it's useless because there's talking
Yeah, they're
from
talking up there.
yeah,
There's stuff
so
in
that the
there.
rest of that is
So,
just not viable.
yeah, we can't even.
But I also want to point out, guys, so you guys can see, it looks like from the camera that John is on top of the table where all that stuff is, and there isn't. There's a lot of area in between where the table and everything is set up and where John is. So he can't make any of that stuff
No,
go
I'm nowhere
off
near it.
unless he goes. But I want them to see it because the way I'm sitting and stuff, it looks like you're right there and you're not. So I just, for full disclosure.
Okay, so again, it's a little more difficult when we can't hear your voice. There is the box up there that we can hear you, but we would like to try some different ways if we could. Maybe you could try to answer some of the questions by touching some of the objects there or the lights. One of the question was, what was it? Used in parades, ceremonies, religious ceremonies. Yeah. Oh no. was a no.
Yeah.
No again. Huh. So why would this be in a church? Like part of a display or something?
You would think that they would keep it at the church and to bring it out for
Stop recording.
stop recording.
Was this used to entertain children or put on? No. Boy, I'm at a loss here.
So this was used strictly for the parades? As this is what this,
No after no.
maybe it's just it doesn't want to.
Yeah, I don't think it wants to engage all that much. I'm trying to.
Alex wanted to know, has anyone talked to the people upstairs if they've had any weird experiences happen with all the items, haunted items below?
That's Donna. How would I
Yeah.
answer that? I'll try the Phasma. The Parasite real quick. Okay, so this one here is just like that box there where you said November and a few words. This could say multiple words. If you think really hard, it could be one word, it could be 3 words, it could be a sentence. Just think about what you want to say and then say it out loud. No? More energy. Are you low on energy? Do you feel weak? You could use the energy that's all around on that table there. There's a lot of things that draw energy. Anything else? No? Okay. Anything else you want to say? Please go. Yeah, this one doesn't want to talk to us.
No. And Kathy did say,
Yeah, this one don't want to talk to us.
you listening?
I'm listening.
Jesuits would not have wanted to. This
Yeah.
goes against their religion.
Whoever they are don't want to talk to us. Yeah. I see.
Yeah, we get it.
Okay. Again, no offense. We're fine with that. We just wanted to see if somebody was here that wanted to talk. I get it. Not going to push it anymore. We'll move on.
And funny enough, the next one is a religious.
Yeah, this has got Chris all over it because I don't push the religious stuff too much.
I'm drawn to this one myself.
Wow. I know you're the one who kept talking about this one.
I
This is
have.
gonna take some doing,
I have
so-
for yeah, John's gonna have to pull this, bring this down and get so we can set up the next thing. So just bear with us for a minute, guys. You can see the motion lights there that John just triggered. They're a nice twofold. At least they light everything up so you can see. Don't know much about this other object either. So I know that there's a picture. And like I said, I will show you what it is and read what's on there. I know nothing about it. I'm just drawn to it. So everybody that's on, hello and welcome. We are at the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania at 129 South Main Street. It's a place of, we are in the Red Room where all of Donna Marianne's haunted objects are, and investigating to see if there is anything attached or if we get any reactions. And the Marinette that John is taking down right now was something that they just had a feeling about.
Get a better look at that.
Yep, they could see. He's creepy looking.
I'm gonna need a flashlight to put it back.
There you go. And I'll, if you guys bear with me, everything's going off over here because we're walking and creating static. So I just get everything set up.
Right back where I found you, my friend.
I will show you guys what it is that we will be investigating next. There's this item right here. I'll bring it up where you guys can see it close up. And Kathy, what would they call us? That was what that they would wear around their neck, if you could tell me. I would greatly appreciate it because I am faithful and not. Okay, let me just set this over. And I will let you have this. And I
I
will
want
read
to set up
this.
the stuff around it.
Oh, okay. He wants to set up. Well, you took the flashlight that I had, so.
Yeah.
I will read this to them real quick and show them the picture. Kathy, if you have a name of what that's called that goes around the neck of, this is Roman Catholic priest, Edward McGillen. All right, so TikTok. This is Father McGillen. And this is for Facebook and YouTube, so you guys can see. And then I'm going to read
You
to
won't
you.
understand.
Oh, okay. It's pretty cool because wait till you read what I'm going to read here. I'm going to try to let you guys see as much as I can. I'm holding two phones here. Okay. Edward McGillen, Father Edward McGillen, September 27th, 1837 to January 7th, 1900, American Roman Catholic priest and social reformer, was born in New York City of Irish parents. He was controversial in Catholic circles for his acceptance of public schools. He actively promoted the political goals of Henry George and the single tax movement. He campaigned for George, who ran for mayor in 1886. He was censored and excommunicated between 1887 and 1892 on the charges of disobedience and suspicion of socialist leanings due to his support of Henry George. Conservative Catholic leaders were outraged by his liberalism. Early family life, priest controversy over school, advocacy of single tax, suspension, removal from the pastorate and excommunicated, and lifting of excommunication, death. Let's see.
Amy.
There's stuff down here further, but I really can't read it. They just talk about his college years and stuff, so I'm not going to get all into that. Let's get into investigating him. All right. You want to hold that in case we need to go back over it. So this is Father Edwin McGillen. I said that right? I hope, Father.
Well, why don't you hold it so you can reference it as you sit there?
I'm going to take my hat off out of respect. Okay.
Hold on.
Yes.
Watch yourself.
I'm going to wait for everything to reset itself here. Father McGlynn. Father McGlynn. So this one at the bottom says Reverend Dr. McGlynn. And then up above it's Father Edward McGlynn. My name is Chris. This is John. I did grow up in the Roman Catholic Church as a youth. I have stepped away from the church, Father, for my own personal reasons, but I am still an extremely faithful person. I believe in God. I do believe in goodness. Yes, goodness and stuff is and being a good person and a faithful person means you do good unto others. I think that's what all life is about. You were excommunicated because you believed in public schools, which means you obviously had a deep-rooted belief in.
Foolish.
It was foolish that you followed through with that, or that you believed in that? because I believe that you did something good by supporting the public schools, because otherwise there would be many who would not have had educations, myself included. I do not come from a background where we could have, yeah, yes, we would not have been able to, I wouldn't have been educated because my family wouldn't have been able to afford to send me to a private school. So I don't think education should only be for the wealthy and the well-connected. I believe that everybody has a right to an education, and obviously you did. So if this is you, Father Edward McGlynn, could you please, you obviously know how to use these. You've been here for a while. You've listened to John explain it. I'm not going to bore you with all the details. We have over here. Yes. So he's heard everything you're saying. So is this you, or that you're acknowledging that you heard how John explained it? You've listened to us talk about it. Obviously, you like the bell. It didn't go off once in the last thing, and now it's. I wonder what it is that he's drawn to the bell for. Why would that be?
What's the most familiar thing to anybody throughout the ages? Bells
he
have been
passed
around
away in
for
1900,
bells
so
have been
a
around
bell-
forever. When did he pass away?
1900,
Okay.
January 7th, 1900. And he was born September 27th, 1837. I was born in September too. That's the month. Again, I'm trying to, my brain is all over. I'm just like, that's where it's been lately. So Father, and I'm going to refer to you, Father, from now on. Are you okay with that? May I call you Father? Was this your personal, did Kathy ever say what that's called? Does she have any idea? Okay, so it's okay I call you Father? Thank you. So did this belong to you?
I'm confused. Come here.
That kind of threw me a little bit. Let me get my bearings. So
A
Father,
how do you say it? A stole? Stole? STOLL?
stole.
Yeah, stole.
So is this your stole, Father? Is this the one that you wore during yes. That was like boom. Thank you, Father. I appreciate you answering. I know I'm a little scatterbrained, but I'm dealing with some stuff, so I tend to be a little bit scattered right now. But one, for something that is old as the stole being as old as it is, it's been very well taken care of and cherished. Was this something that was handed down through the church? Was this something that was removed without your permission?
This is something that should be returned to the church.
Would you be comfortable with someone who is Roman or Catholic actually having this, owning this? That they would be able to show you the respect and the regard for your commitment to your God, your church, and your faith. We actually know people who are very religious and faithful. Yeah. Thank you, Father. I get that. It's important. You wouldn't want that because, again, I'm going to say this. I do have atheists that I know, and I can't see an atheist owning this. I mean, unless it's a historical value and only, but I know the things that matter to me. I would want someone who has that same empathy and belief that I do in something would have it. So you would be okay. Someone of your religion and your faith owning this. Could you reiterate? I just want to make sure that I completely understand that you are okay with a Roman Catholic or someone of your faith and your religion who respects and believes what you do.
Nobody knows.
Did you just
We said we
no?
purchased our own individually. Again, I wonder, again, I don't know enough about the church to know, is this like, do they hand these down? Do they issue them to,
No, I think they each have their own. I don't
Okay.
think it's a hand-me-down
okay.
type of,
Again, I
because
don't know enough.
it's a sacred thing.
I know, I'm just
what they
saying, I
go
don't know if
into
it's
is
something
like-
that,
Because they pray, before they go into church, they pray over them. They like
Yeah,
there's
but
a process.
I'm just
Yes.
saying,
I do know that from my time in the church. I do understand that these things hold reverence to you. It's personal.
each one has meaning.
Yes.
Well, Kathy said that, she would know.
We're speaking to somebody who is of the Catholic Church and is very active in the Catholic Church and is a very, very giving, kind person. Would you be against or would you be upset if someone had this who had no belief whatsoever in your religion? Would you be upset if somebody just came in and just bought it just to have?
What about vestments?
Would you be okay if trying to do it in a yes or no so that you can respond in a way that if you hit any of these things, we would understand what you want.
People are saying different colors mean different things.
Well, this one's purple with gold fringe and it has the cross on it. I mean, for each different type of thing, like masses, like they use different stoles, and on the father too. I just don't know what they did back in the 1800s. Again, he was excommunicated. He was only from 1887, 1892, 5 years
That's how long he was a priest before he was,
excommunicated.
oh, wow.
Excommunicated. But they had the lifting of it too.
So
The picture
is there anything
covers-
what he did after that?
Yeah, there's the picture's covering over it. Let me.
So did that affect your faith when you were excommunicated? Did that make you doubt your commitment to religion?
He was a student in Rome in 1859.
You go through all that to be a priest and then be
His
excommunicated.
father was a contractor. Acquiring
Purple is for Easter? No, is that true? Okay.
What?
Someone said purple is for Easter.
acquiring a small fortune before.
Funny.
Thank you.
Okay.
We have to do that on EVP, Vicky. She said,
Okay.
asked what he was excommunicated. He was excommunicated for what again? For,
Because the controversy over him supporting public schools,
Uncomfortable.
and he actively promoted the political goals of Henry George and the single tax movement. He campaigned for George, who ran for mayor in 1886. He was censored and excommunicated between 1887 and 1892 on charges of disobedience and suspicion of socialistic leanings
wow.
due to his support of Henry George. Conservative Catholic leaders were outraged by his liberalism.
Color designates time of the year, the religious year. Yep. Purple was for Easter,
Okay.
life, and rebirth.
His father became a contractor, acquiring a small fortune before dying in 1847, leaving a widow and 10 children.
Wow.
McGlynn was first educated at 13th Street Grammar School and the Free Academy, now the City College of New York. When McGlynn was 13 years of age, Archbishop Hughes, a family friend, and his pastor, Father Jeremiah Williams Cummings, arranged for him to attend the Urban College of Propaganda, Rome, in 1859. After 8 years in Rome, he transferred to the newly opened Pontifical North American College. He had received his doctorate in theory and philosophy and was ordained a priest on March 24th, 1860 in the Church of St. John Lateran. And it goes on to more. The church. I'm just trying to see. There's a lot of information here, so I'm not gonna. This is where it just goes into about the single tax.
Priests were purposeful during Lent and
A lot of different
Advent to
questions.
symbolize penance, preparation, and sacrifice.
Now we're getting into the crux of it here. And if this is true, by all means, please react to it. On September 29th, 1886, Archbishop Corrigan forbid him to speak on behalf of Henry George's candidacy at the public meeting scheduled to take place October 1st in Chickering Hall. McGlynn replied, okay, yep. Thank you for responding to that. He replied that to break this engagement would be imprudent, but promised to refrain from addressing any later meeting. So he was a man of ethics. He said he was going to be there. He was going to do it. He's going to do it. But after that, he wouldn't do it anymore. The Archbishop immediately suspended him from the exercise of his priestly functions for a period of 2 weeks. McGlynn went ahead with the address and later on election day made the rounds of the polls with Henry George. On November 27th, 1886, Archbishop Corrigan issued a pastoral letter published in the New York Freeman's Journal condemning theories that would violate an individual's right to private property. McGlynn publicly criticized the letter toward the end of November. A second temporary suspension was imposed. He pushed back when he thought something wasn't right. He fought. So you were a man of conviction, weren't you, Father? One, you said you wouldn't speak, but you would speak at a meeting you were already committed to in an address, and you did. You spoke up for what you believed in.
That was the November thing?
Yeah.
Was there something in there about November?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Wow.
There's a lot of information here.
Okay.
A lot. I'm skipping through a lot. Removal from pastorate and excommunicated. In December of 1886, he was called to Rome by the propaganda, where they were reviewing George's theories and, yep. So on January 14th, he was removed from the pastorate of St. Stephen's for insubordination. And much to Rome and everyone's embarrassment, the American papers viewed him and they were empathetic and sympathetic to McGlynn. So he had people who felt for him and followed him.
So Patricia wants to know, does the highest form of charity is doing justice mean anything to you?
Father, this is for you. He's not asking me, he's asking you. All right, so I asked you to react to what I was reading. You did, and I appreciate that. So now we're going to try to do. There seems to be noise still upstairs, so I'm
I'm
concerned.
hearing
I'm
boom,
gonna.
boom, boom, but I mean,
Huh? What'd you say?
I'm hearing a few booms, but
Yeah.
again, I don't know.
So real quick,
It's always
I'm gonna try this box here, and you already saw what John did.
speakers not on.
If you use your energy, Father,
Just put it down.
I gotta turn it on first. There we go. If you could just say anything.
Period.
Period.
9.
What does 9 mean, Father? What is it? If there's something that's very empowering, something that would really leave a lasting impression on everybody that's listening, you know, that you want to tell us and convey to us, what is it that you want? What is it you would like to say?
Well,
Anything at all, Father?
they're all saying how he was pushing the, church and state, mixing, and that's what is frowned upon.
Yeah, you were to be obedient to the church. You weren't to.
Do we know how? Do we know how the stall haunt? No, I mean, there's no claims of anything going on around it, is there? There's nothing really in there except for who he was.
It's no claims of what this does, how it
Yeah.
reacts, nothing. This is just article of information about
And
him.
he owned, obviously,
and the only thing
that
that's
belonged to him.
definitive is the
Sense.
art sense. So this is just stuff about him. That's all. That's just, you could find on the internet. But the only thing that's definitive is his photo of him.
Right.
And that this is Father Edward McGlynn. So, sense.
Surprise!
Okay. I'm going to shut this off because
Fresh
we're going to shut this off.
tools. Soup.
They are tools, but yeah, we're going to shut that off. Now I'm going to try something else, Father, and do the same thing. I'm going to give you the opportunity to say whatever you want to say, sentence, whatever, into this. What is there something that you can tell us that we need to know or you want us to know, to understand? You could say anything. It can be related to the church, your faith, your belief, your life, what you stood up for. I was just. What were you just, Father?
Stay with me.
You just by reading that, what I glean that you were a very ethical, moral individual, that you held to your convictions and your commitments. That's very rare today. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Don't. Okay. I'm going to real quick, and then I'm going to let you try.
Oh, you want to put the stall on and do a EVP session? I mean, a S-Day?
We can, but let me try.
You're doing that. I'm afraid of religious stuff. I'm not
I'll
doing
do
that.
it. I know that, again, I feel completely comfortable
Well,
with
I'm
Father.
afraid of religious stuff, so
Really?
I don't mess with that. Yeah.
But you're afraid of this, the good stuff, but the dark stuff you dive into?
I don't mess
You-
with
you
religious
know
stuff.
that's kind of backwards,
Well,
right?
I'm a backwards person. I don't mess with religious stuff.
So is that because you feel that it could reflect on you in a negative
No,
way?
I fear the religious stuff.
Why?
I don't mess with religion because I just don't mess with it.
You think that they're
I'm afraid of bad luck, and
Oh, so you're afraid of repercussions from it,
you
but
never know.
not from the dark stuff. Do you know how
Let's do that puzzle thing
uniquely-
again. Shh.
backwards that is?
You can do this puzzle thing.
Yes, I can. Do you need me to do it real quick?
Oh, I got it.
Okay. But you do understand, John, the complexity of the fact that you'll do the dark stuff, but religious stuff. I mean, you didn't mind doing that. They're gone now, but those dark religious things
Oh,
that
they are
had
gone.
dark, yeah, they've been gone for a while. But this that has good and you have a fear of?
Yeah, because
Father, do you believe this?
eventually if you believe in the hereafter in heaven, and you're going to get there, and I don't want it to. Yeah, see, you're going to get there. You
No.
just said yes,
No. We
and
just
I don't
do
want
you
to be on
believe
the.
this?
I don't want to be on the naughty list of hey, you
But couldn't it be
you
said
messed with
that
a lot
you
of
messed with
religious
the-
artifacts
but
and
again,
disrespected them.
No, not disrespecting. I'm not.
See?
He's
Look,
saying yes.
see, yes again.
Don't
Thank you.
disrespect
I'm
them.
not I'm not messing
Don't
with anything.
disrespect them.
I
But
am not messing with
But I'm
anything.
not being disrespectful.
2 yeses in a row.
But I'm not being disrespectful.
Well, they may think I am because I'm not that much of a believer.
But yet you'll mess. But you'll mess with the dark stuff, and you're not worried
The dark
about
stuff is different.
the consequences of the dark stuff. But you're worried about the consequences.
If there's
of
an
it.
afterlife and I'm going to be judged, you better believe it.
You are very
Well,
complex.
that's me.
That's all I'm saying. And we're going to move on from that because, Father, you just heard the conversation and how it goes back and forth. Bad, good.
I'm messing around with that.
I hear you. I look at it different than you do. So I'm going to put this up
Norse
here.
pagan, huh? Wow, that's interesting.
What?
James, we got to interview you. I never interviewed a pagan before. Maybe you come join us on a live stream
Okay, you
so
ready?
I can interview you.
You ready?
Yes,
All right.
Who is that?
the pagan. He's not in the room. He's somebody that's not here with us. I was
Are
just
you
talking
okay
about
with
that.
that? Okay.
Yeah, you hear that?
Okay.
Yeah, the pagan's not here. He's not in
All
the room.
right, James.
Sorry.
All right. We ready?
See, James, that's why you don't mess with that.
All right, Father. I'm going to put this recorder here. We're just going to ask you a few questions. If you could, because John and I can't hear you, if you could just say how you want to answer, and we'll just play it back and see if we can capture your voice, okay? So I'm just going to set it right here. Session 1 with Father Stoll. Father, could you please tell me what religion you practiced? Who was the mayor or the running mayor that you were supporting that ended getting you excommunicated?
Down there.
Why was the church so angry with you, Father? Were public schools something you saw as being very important? How long were you a father or reverend of the church? Is there anything that I have not asked that you would like to share with us, Father? I thank you, Father. I had to cut it short because I heard car door and stuff outside.
Yeah, people were saying don't put the stall on. Alex said put it on and say a
no,
prayer,
I'm not
but
gonna.
I do believe that's
That I won't
sacrilegious.
do. I won't do that.
I won't be sacrilegious. I won't do this. I won't even wear a cross because I'm superstitious about that. Yeah, thank you. See?
Yeah,
See, yes
don't-
again.
Yeah, don't do that.
I
stuff.
don't mess with that stuff. Dude,
But you'll put on a haunted cape
well,
with
that's
some evil
different, but
woman
not
on it.
not
you
religious
know.
stuff.
Yeah.
Said if at the
No,
end of,
I won't. I am a person that I do have regard and respect
well,
for.
if at the end of this whole
Don't
thing,
leave.
Don't leave.
okay. If at the end of this whole thing, I'm before somebody and they're judging me and they're showing me clips of me with skulls and other things, then
Listen, there's a difference when you're trying to find out and communicate, and there's a difference between being disrespectful. And the other side knows when you're being
well,
disrespectful.
again, who knows what their
Well,
interpretation of it may be disrespectful for you even to be speaking to that.
I believe that if you know better, it's like people.
Oh,
who do
Karen, you're a
things that
pagan
are
too for
unaware.
40 years, huh? Wow.
What?
Karen's a pagan. I didn't know that.
All right, ready? I just gotta let you do it because my hands don't work.
Oh,
You already
you're
know
trying to make
this.
me get in trouble, aren't you?
What?
You're trying to get me,
No,
get me in trouble.
I'm going to flip it around to you right. Well, you can sit there and I'll stand behind you. It's just that you notice my hands jump now, so it just doesn't. I keep going over. And I'll stand right behind you.
Which two?
Session 1 with Father Stoll. Session 1 with Father Stoll. Session 1 with Father Stoll. 1 with Father Stoll. Session 1 with Father Stoll.
I don't know what that word is.
Father, could you please tell me what religion you practiced?
I don't know if that's a word or not.
Who was the mayor or the running mayor that you were supporting that ended getting you excommunicated?
Down.
Edgar? Edward?
Down.
It's so low. I don't know if it's
Down there.
Edgar or Edward? Edgar? Edward? Wow. Everything's so low.
Why was the church so angry with you, Father? Father.
Wow.
Were public
Wow.
schools something you saw as being very important?
That's upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I cut it short. That's why I stopped the questioning. So
Ah.
let's just try to do the blindfold. Estee, is that what you want to do?
Whoa, did you see
I
that?
saw that. I'm just. All right. You see, this stuff doesn't freak Chris out. We get the picture now, right, people? Dark stuff that freaks me out. All right. So, what do you need? This needs
Here. You gotta attach the headphones to that and then hand me that. Headphones right there. The blindfold was in the case. Did we take it out? Let me look.
I don't see it.
Damn flashlight. I got it.
Thank you, sir. I'll hand you that.
Owie.
Let me hold the flashlight.
Yeah. I don't know a whole lot of religious questions. I'm not a religious person, so I'll give it a shot. You guys have any religious-based questions?
Well, you're the
Please
type of
post
person-
them because I don't know a lot about
Curiosity.
religion.
This is a time for him to answer your questions.
I don't know. Hello, Father. My name is John. Again, we learned a lot about your life. Is there anything that you want to discuss about your life and your excommunication or your beliefs? Could you tell us something about how you felt about that whole thing? Could you tell us what your last words were?
God,
Okay, makes sense. What part of Ireland were you from?
let
God, hold on. We're getting God let something. Okay, go ahead with the last words. I'm sorry to interrupt you. God let. What else? Anything else? God let what?
Where am I?
You believe it or not, you're in a store.
it sounds like somebody's doing a sermon
That's weird.
or reading something.
What did you pass from, Father? Did you have an illness? A disease? Could you tell me that?
Halo. What? Karma.
Okay. Father, are you in heaven? Is heaven real? That we'd all like to know.
Gotta be.
Okay. Well, that's kind of a strange way to answer it, but
No. Oh, I can't repeat that.
Father, you're not. Do spirits get stuck here in the physical?
Help. That was clear. Help.
Help. Do spirits get?
Help me again.
Wow, that's weird. Do spirits get stuck here and they're not able to move?
Tax. Them tax.
I don't know what she's saying. What you laughing at?
My dear.
Okay, you talking to Chris? Could you say her name? She'd love to hear her name.
The robe.
What did you think about the
President.
what did you think about the item that we were talking to before? Yes, that item, the one that they carried for services or parades. What did you think of that?
Who died?
I don't know.
Knowledge.
Okay. So we learned about your life and about you pushing more towards
Tell me something.
education and schooling. Yes. What did you do after you were?
Goodness.
What did you do after you
True.
were?
It's a gift.
What did you do after you were excommunicated? Were you still involved with the church? We're not getting into that, Karen. No way.
Mass.
You were mad? Again, someone who was so deep in religion as you were always talks about being with God. Are you with God?
Don't leave me.
We're not leaving anywhere.
Forever.
Forever with God. Okay.
Please listen.
I am. I heard you. You said forever with God. Thank you. What about for someone like me who doesn't have that kind of faith? What would you say? What could you tell me?
Gnostic.
Is that the word? Is there a purgatory or a limbo?
Young.
Is it the yes, there is. There you go. See it?
Wasted.
Wasted. Okay. Yeah, my mom would always say that at least purgatory I had a shot. So yeah, agnostic. So you're still there. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Should that be
It's
returned?
not easy.
I know. I'm sure it's not. Should your stole be returned to the church?
Better job.
Should that be returned to a church? Chris was asking the question if someone who didn't share your beliefs were to buy that or own it.
It's like he's talking to a crowd.
Wow, look at those lights.
You hear the noise and you hear his voice, but it's low. What the?
Did you have unfinished business to attend to before your passing? Is there something you wish you had done or accomplished? Can you answer that, please? Yes, we're talking to a priest. So you have no unfinished business. You were at peace when you passed.
It's just him. It's you hear like in the background when you're standing in a crowd, you hear the
A sermon.
I wouldn't say it's a sermon. That's not the sermon was early. It's like he's addressing people, but there's so much noise of the
I
crowd.
just flicked my hat. It was weird.
But there's so much noise from the crowd. You hear the murmur of the crowd where over his words.
There you go.
Yeah.
I had asked, being a religious man, are you with God? And he said forever.
Did he really?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was very cool. Again, when it comes to the religious stuff, I'm not versed at all as far as prayers or, we went through this before. My mom will pass 4 years ago. She went to Catholic school. My siblings went to Catholic school. I went to public school.
So you don't believe someone that truly has a good heart and who intends goodness?
Well, my mother would get frustrated at me because up until this day, I don't know the whole Our Father prayer. So that's how much I'm deep
Is it
into
because
religion.
you don't want to, or you just?
I don't believe in. I don't believe in going to a building to worship and all that. If you put a gun to my head, I would say that there is. I don't know if I call it a heaven. I'd say there's an afterlife. Do I know if there's a God? And I don't know. That I don't know. But that's just me being honest.
I believe that in order to ascend to a place of goodness, if you don't believe in heaven, I do. It's just I think everybody's idea of what heaven is really probably not. It's painted like.
I'm sure, James.
But I believe that what ascends you to that place is that we all are humans. We have human frailty. We when we're young, we make mistakes. We're very self-involved, and we mature as we grow, and hopefully we expand and we learn things about ourselves and about others and become more aware. And you exude that kindness if your intentions are good. If you do everything from a place of goodness and with no harm, I believe that's what ascends you to.
Well, I don't want to get deep religious philosophy. I mean, that's not why we're here. He obviously was a devout believer and was a good man.
He was ethical.
And
very,
very ethical.
I mean, you have to,
Yes.
you have to understand when you're part of the church as the way he was and devoted his life to it and went, was friends of the family. His father became wealthy later on. When you get into that, there's an understanding, just like with a nun. My aunt studied to become a nun.
He said he's with God forever. Doshan, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. He said, when I asked if he was with God, he said forever. So to me, that would mean he's in, if you believe in heaven, that's where
he's there.
He's in heaven.
But the thing is that you devote your life to it.
Of course.
Which means you follow the stricture and like becoming a soldier. You can't be a wayward soldier and go off on your own. There are strict rules and that you follow to show that you are committed. So him pushing back on the church because he said no, I don't. He didn't follow blindly. He obviously
No, he was open to a lot of different
Yeah.
ideas and ideals
and back in those
and
days,
principles. Yes.
Yeah, but that made you a really good person. A really good person. That makes me appreciate you even more and respect you. I mean, that had to be a really hard place to be in and be excommunicated from what you know.
So
Not once, but several times he was suspended.
we've got about 20 minutes.
Is there something you would like to try?
Yeah, we got to grab something dark to
Really?
to wash that taste out of my mouth of all this all this goodness.
You need goodness, John.
No, I need something. To
You need something to
get
shake
the
your train?
adrenaline going.
Well, I think you're out of your mind, but
Yes, see?
Thank you, Father. He's
He-
out of his mind. I said, I think you're out of your mind. It said yes, which I agree with. Is the button on the side? Yeah. That was pretty bizarre.
I don't know. Do we end early, or do we just do I try grab something dark out of the?
I don't like the idea of something dark, but that's you. Did I not shut this off?
What do you guys think? Call it an early night, 8:30. We've been on for an hour. What do you think?
Obviously, I don't know how to shut stuff off. Would not be anything new.
Did we lose audio or just me? Oh, I was quiet for a minute, believe it or not. Dark. Everyone, the TikTokers like the dark stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put
Kayla
Father
says
away
keep
before
going,
you
do
go.
dark, do it.
Well, I'm putting
Please.
Father away.
D Sergeant says please.
All right. Oh, Father, I'm
Savannah says dinner time. Sorry about that.
I'm putting
Nikki
Father
says
away.
dark.
Well, I'm out of that, so you go right ahead.
One more thing. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of time though because
Well,
I
pick out
gotta get
something
up
like
super early.
You're
So
drawn to.
let me see if I can't find something.
Oh my.
I'm almost tempted to take out Sister Margaret, whatever, Rita's, because that's the baddest of the baddest. One of them anyway.
I have to go get the key. She's right here.
No, she used to be. I think Donna moved her into the bedroom. No, that's it right there.
I gotta go get the key.
No, hold on. I'm not sure about that.
Good night, Father.
I don't know. Maybe I should quit while I'm ahead. They all want me to keep going, but
Of course I do.
once you lock into one of those, it's kind of hard to stop.
That's you.
That one there was a good one too.
What one?
The one that draws spirits. That one. Remember, Mike kept coming out like crazy.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Using
I'll
that
get the
one?
key.
Yeah,
What
but
is
there's
it?
no way to put that to stand that. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, you did. Lean up on the back there with there.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, now she's real nervous about me. I don't know if I want to do that.
Well, hurry up, make your mind. Time's ticking.
Time's
Ticky,
ticking.
ticky, tabby.
Do we go voodoo dolls? I don't know. We can the candy store.
Oh, do her. Lady.
That's right.
she
We did that
was-
one.
Oh, but she was nasty. She was not nice at all.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah. Bring her out. Here, give me a thing. She's
What is
a
the
nasty
story of the doll in the case with the long white dress? Long white
one.
dress.
Back there. We did her already.
Yeah. Those are the good things.
She had some spunk to her.
Oh, she sold the voodoo doll.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the voodoo doll. I got a lot of good EVPs off of that.
All right.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Is that it? You want another one? Can't spend a whole lot of time on it, though. I got to find one quick though if we're doing a dark one. All right, hold on.
She's dark.
What's dark? That doll?
Yeah.
You're looking to just grab something easy.
That was a dark one. He forgets it. No more garden gnomes. No, it's gone. That's a good thing too. Everybody's going, yup, yup.
I'm thinking of going with Sister Mary Rita.
Well, then I gotta go get the key. It's E.
The key is E. This isn't going to be a 20-minute one though. This one might be.
Mm.
All right, let me show you this one.
We're not
I don't know.
long. I will stop it.
Well, that one there.
I will stop
You guys
it,
can't
John.
see it back there, I don't think. Right back there. I'm trying to get it. So that right there, the picture. Oh yeah, I see the lights already going nuts next to me. Sister Mary Rita, that's a bad one. I don't know why that's out here. It shouldn't be out here. It should be it should be in there with the dark ones because that one and there's another one messed me up pretty good when I did it at the old building. So I don't know. I'm really intrigued by the.
Do you do it or not?
I guess I am. You want to get it out? You want me to get it out?
Oh, I'm gonna let you touch it. I'm just trying to find you the key.
Right there. E.
D. Or is it E?
E.
There you go, sir. Knock your socks off.
I will knock my socks off.
I will keep mine on. Sister Marita is in a case in deemed dangerous room.
No, she's not. She's right here. I said that's where she should be.
Yeah, Donna, she's right over here in the D in the E.
Right here, Donna.
Is that different, Donna?
Rita Martin E. Right here. There's the wedding, the picture.
Oh, wrong Rita. That's a different Rita.
Oh, but this is, it's not Sister Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one I was talking about?
Nope.
This one,
It's a different one.
Frank was killed in a work accident 2 years after her marriage. Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Husband was Richard.
Yeah, we did that one.
Died 3
before.
years after moving to a new home. Oh, we did that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one wasn't fun then.
I'm telling you. Keep that doll.
Oh, well. So much for that.
She said, and Rita is in the room where she belongs, the dark room. I don't know where. You do, but you don't want, huh?
Right there. But the information, oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the cutout. Oh, my God, I remember now. Oh, I get that Willie's even seeing that picture with the cutout face.
Yeah.
Do I have the key to this?
On there you do. I'm standing back, guys, because something happens. Everybody's saying, oh, do a bad one. Yeah, she's looking the case with a papa dot. He just did. He found it, Donna. He just
How
found it.
do you feel?
Oh, not good.
Ask me in a minute.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Well, you want it religious? This has a religious statue with it.
But see, this is religious based, but not in a good way.
All right, you got to show them that picture. That thing will give you nightmares.
They cut out. She cut out
Did
the.
they see it? That other picture with the cutout one is creepy as A.
And there's
AF,
a
as they say.
statue of a nun. That's right there too, standing right next to it. There's the photo that's cut out.
And this one, I don't know. I don't remember
That's
that.
the hair. That's the hair in the religious.
I don't remember this being part of it. Donna, this is part of it? Why don't I remember that? Is this part of it? What'd she say?
Nothing yet.
Donna, this box with the hair, is this part of it? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
That's also the religious little things right there.
I don't remember the box.
Yes. She said yes.
All right, real quick.
All right. Hold this for a minute because I got to go shut that off. And while you're reading,
Shut what off?
I got to go shut the thing off and I'll be right back.
All righty. So, these items were recently discovered in a house. Whoa, did you see that? What the hell? What happened there? These items were recently discovered in a house that was being investigated for claims of dark spirits. Found in a trunk in a shed were the items belonging to Dolores Martini, spelled Martine, aka Sister Mary Rita. She was born 1929, passed in 2012. She attended Little Flower High School and taught elementary school most of her life. A devout Catholic, she left behind an entire life that could fit in a trunk. Most items dealing with her faith. This box contains photographs, how do you say the word? Scapulas, lace veil, and a religious statue, and a long black ponytail that was cut from her head when she was a nun. We believe there were some dark secrets in the family which made the belongings extremely strong and active. Ooh, that is her hair. I don't remember the hair.
I do. Maybe you blacked out.
I did. Did I do this one by myself? I don't know if I did this one by myself.
Not the first time.
Who is that?
You know who I am.
Crazy man. Yeah,
You
bad
know who I
juju.
am.
Bad juju is right.
You know who I am. You remember me. And I'm going to hold on to your hair this time. Because I don't remember the hair being part of it. What is that sigh of approval?
It's not approval. He won't
Please
do
listen.
I'm here. That's what I'm here for. Okay. I wish we could do EVP because we got some really good EVP off of this the last time.
So why don't you try right now? It's quiet. Right out of the gate.
I don't know where the recorder is. Right on top of the hair. All right, I want to talk to Sister Mary Rita or whoever it is that's connected to these items. My name is John. I don't know if you remember me, but you definitely had an effect on me the last time we did this. Did you say something? Sister Mary Rita served the church, and then something happened where these items were found in a shed, and there were strange goings on in the building where she lived. What happened to her? Sister, are you still here in and around your hair and these items? Who is the person that is cut out of that picture back there? So I feel a headache coming on already. Is this something you're doing on purpose?
Hot.
I feel the cold as well. Are you around me, whoever this is? Did someone or something affect Sister Rita and that building? Because a lot of people were affected there. Is she not at peace? Oh, someone's squeezing my head like you wouldn't believe. Oh man, that is pressure. Damn. Of course, like the other speaker, that one. And no way would I open that box. I don't care how much entertained people want to be. All right, I want to talk to Sid. All right, I want. All right, all right,
They're what? They're
All right,
listening something.
all right, all right,
There will be.
All right,
What?
all right, I want to. All right, all right, I want to. All right,
That don't sound good.
He's saying there will be something. What the hell is he saying? I want to talk to Sister Mary. I want. All right, I want. All right, I want to.
They're listening.
All right, I want to talk. All right, I want to talk
Did
to.
they hear anything?
Do it again.
All right, I want to.
With me?
All right, I
They're
want to.
with me?
All right, I want to talk to.
Sister.
All right, I want to talk to. All right, I want to talk to Sister Mary Rita. All right, I want to talk to Sister Mary Rita. Or whoever it is that's connected to these items.
Whoo, I got the hot
My
flashes
name
now.
is John. I don't know if you remember me, but you
Right.
definitely had an effect on me the last time we did this. Could you say something? Sister Mary Rita served the church, and then something happened where these items were found in a shed, and there were strange goings on in the building where she lived. What happened to her?
What did he say? He's
Hazel.
What the hell's Hazel? Do you hear Hazel? What the hell's Hazel? Do you hear Hazel?
Yeah. He's all? Hazel? How the frick
What the
can
hell,
you
Sister,
hear?
are you still here in and around your hair and these items?
Oh man, this is bad on my head. What the hell's Hazel? What the hell's Hazel?
Who is the person that is cut out of that picture back there?
Hazel again.
Out of that picture back there.
Is he
Back
saying
there.
tap tap?
Cut out of that picture back there.
I don't know what he's saying.
That picture
It's
back there.
tap.
Hazel.
Back there.
It's Hazel?
Hazel. Not Hazel. Hazel.
Hazel?
Hazel.
What the hell's that?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know either. It said the same time I
What
did.
what is Hazel? What the hell is that? I mean, it's so cold.
So I feel a headache coming on already. Is this something you're doing on purpose?
Hot.
What the hell's Hazel?
I feel the cold as well.
Is there any word that someone can
Are
look
you
up?
around?
Laura
me,
Laura
whoever this
Kell
is?
says it means
Oh,
I feel the cold as well.
what did he say?
Are you around me, whoever this is?
Just,
Around me, whoever this is?
it's just,
This?
you hear the tap every time before he says something too?
Are you
There's
around me,
always a
whoever
tap.
this is?
And then a word. Listen. It's a
Around me,
tap,
whoever this is?
tap.
Damaged.
Damaged. Damaged.
this is crazy, but
Who the hell is damaged?
Laura said it means who God sees. Hazel.
Really?
Could someone
Hazel.
or something
Haezel.
affect
Are you serious?
Sister Rita and that building? Because a lot of people were affected there.
I'm like, I'm ready to be done. Kathy wanted to know if you would go back and play it again.
Which one?
The Hazel.
Let me finish.
Is she not at peace?
The heck? It's like something's
Coming from
moving. The
inside
box.
The box.
So guys, he put the recorder, remember,
put it right
on
on
the
top.
box. It's like something is from the box.
I'll try to get the
It's a
Hazel.
Wanna
Hebrew
talk this-
word.
An effect on me?
Do you hear me?
What?
Laura said it's
Something
a
happened
it's a Hebrew name.
where these
Word.
items were found in
Hazel?
a shed.
It's a Hebrew
And there
name,
were strange-
word.
Meaning,
God he sees.
all right, I'm going one
Oh,
step
you
further.
opened the box.
I'm not touching
What
hair.
is wrong?
I don't touch hair. I don't touch bone. Ever.
I literally came down on the floor to do this for the and yeah, smack it open without warning me. See, now I respected that he didn't want to do the father's thing, but did he respect me? No.
I'm not touching hair. I'm not going anywhere near here because it freaks me out. If they have any questions,
Well, you're getting ready to start again. Kathy asked you if you'd play that back real quick.
well, we're going to run out of time here.
Just play back real quick and then
I
we'll
don't
do
know
it.
if there is a real quick. I don't know where to find it. Oh, you maybe touch the hair.
Good. I say that, but if something happens to Joan, I won't be happy.
Goings on in the building where she lived. What happened to her? I don't even know where it is. Oh, I just lost it. All right, I want to talk to Sister Mary Reed. Remember me? Goings on in the building where she lived. What happened to her? I don't know where it is.
All right. There
it
you
is.
go. So Laura says it means being watched over by God.
Well, hopefully that's true in her case, because whatever happened to her involves something. I don't know where that card is, but found in a trunk where the item is belonging. It says, we believe that there were some dark secrets in the family which made the belongings extremely strong and active. Somebody's saying Hazel, and it ain't a female. All right. Ooh. Sister Mary Rita. Again, my name is John. You're the one that I prefer to speak with. If you could hear me, somebody referenced the name Hazel, which from what I'm hearing is a positive thing. Can you please say hello or say your name so we could hear you?
Nobody knows.
There was a man who said something in the beginning. I don't know again what you were saying there. Who is, I'm assuming, the man or whatever attached to these belongings? Who are you? Tell me your name.
I'm right here.
How did it be that Sister Mary Rita came into contact with you? How is it that you came into her life?
Elderly.
Were you on the land, on the property? Is that how all of this happened? These dark secrets? Were you someone who existed on the land, on the property where they were found? Would you consider yourself someone who is evil? Why was somebody cut out of that picture? Does that person have anything to do with what's going on here?
It's not for you.
Well, Sister Mary Rita devoted herself to the church and to God. And I hope that she would be protected from someone like you or from that land if there was something there. I'll let you speak, whoever is here. If it's Sister Mary Rita, if it's anybody else, say what you want to say now.
So you heard that?
The bang in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was
Yeah, it sounded
something
someone
like
tapped on the
moved.
case.
Yeah. Somebody pointed out they heard tapping.
Yeah. Take a breath,
Why is
right
that
up- right off the
water?
bat.
But it sounds like water.
Another breath. Sister Mary Rita. Again, my name is John. You're the one that I prefer to speak with. If you could hear me, somebody run to speak with. If you could hear me, somebody run
Someone says, yeah.
prefer to
No,
speak
they say,
with.
yeah.
If you could hear me, somebody run. If you could hear me, somebody run reference the name Hazel, which from what I'm hearing is a positive thing. Can you please say hello or say your name so we could hear you?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
There was a man who said something in the beginning. I don't know again what you were saying there. Who was?
Scratch.
Scratch. No, no,
I'm
no,
assuming
no.
the man or whatever attached to these belongings. Who are you? Tell me your name. Don't you threaten.
I'm right here.
Yeah. How did it be that Sister Mary Rita came into contact with you? How is it that you came into her life?
Elderly.
Let's see, elderly?
Elderly. Yeah.
Were you on the land, on the property? Is that how all of this happened? These dark secrets?
Car.
Were you someone who existed on the land, on the property where they were found?
What did I ask?
Were you someone who existed on the land, on the property where they were found?
What
It's
is,
almost like an alien, and then yeah.
It's like knock, knock, knock.
Were you someone who existed on the land, on the property where they were found?
What is that elderly in the car?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Would you consider yourself someone who is evil?
That's the tapping.
That's the
right?
tapping. Oh.
Why was somebody cut up? Why was somebody cut up?
It says help.
Twice.
Why was somebody cut out?
Twice.
Why was somebody cut? Why was somebody cut out of
Second help is really clear.
Why was somebody cut out of that picture? Does that person have anything to do with what's going on here?
It's not for you.
Yeah, that was another
Yeah.
answer that kind of freaked me out a little bit.
The heck?
Read the what? Sound like it said read the book.
Like read the Bible, read the book.
I don't know. Sounds kind of like read the book, but I'm not sure.
Well, Sister Mary Rita devoted herself to the church and to God, and I hope that she would be protected from someone like you or from that land if there was something there. I'll let you speak, whoever is here. If it's Sister Mary Rita, if it's anybody else, say what you want to say now.
What do you think? Estee, close
No,
it out.
no. I'm not asking questions of it. No. Really?
Want to end it on that, huh?
You really want to push this envelope more?
No, not if you don't want to.
All right. Look, here's the thing, guys. If John does the essay and I have to ask the questions, you guys have to type out the questions that I'll
Lady.
ask. Yeah, lady.
Yeah, ladies, right here.
Okay? Deal?
I'm
So
gonna-
start typing out
Wait,
your
I'm gonna put
questions.
this on here real quick and just. I have it on the box of hair. See what it says. Speak out loud, one word at a time.
Say yes, Estes. Yes, ask those questions, people. And I'm moving back.
Come on, one word. Rita, Sister Rita, or
Accept.
except Vern. Really weird.
Vern?
Vern. Like
V-E-R-N?
Yeah, V-E-R-N. Except Vern. I don't know what that means. Anything else? All right, I'm going to take it away. Last chance. One word. Think, and then say it.
Idiot.
Idiot.
Oh my God.
Idiot. That's right.
Temperature.
And
Karen,
then
we
this said temperature.
investigate because it's cold in here. And then the heater's right there and it's comfortable. So Karen, we investigated, well, John investigated this before and I was
What a
with him
word.
and it was definitely affects you and it's not in a nice way.
One word, idiot. That was pretty funny. I gotta admit, that was pretty funny.
All right. So
So we're not doing it?
no, we are. They're typing out their questions. So
I don't know where the
I'm just gonna, whatever's here, I'm reading their questions. I'm not interacting with you. You can interact with John and them.
So you're the one who's gonna. I don't know what to do with the blindfold.
I don't know what to do with it either. Oh, I'm sitting on it.
Yeah, now
There you
that
go.
makes me really want to put it on my.
I didn't sit on it completely. I was on the back side there. What's that?
Alrighty, I see it. Yeah, guess what we're gonna do? I don't think we did this the last time.
No, I don't think we ever did that with her or them.
I'm gonna hold on to that picture with the that picture. Something about that picture just draws me to it like a.
Yeah,
bug.
well, my
Little
throat
flame.
already hurts from this, so
So
we're gonna make this quick and easy. What you got to do?
I'm getting that picture.
Oh, of course you are. John's got to push the envelope, as Alex says.
Statue. I'm telling you, that picture is one of the. Look at the face on that one.
I know.
Ooh, that's the stuff of nightmares. And that's not even her. Maybe that was Sister Mary Rita in the picture.
Where's the box?
What box?
The hair.
That's right there.
The heck is that?
Medicine.
What am I hearing?
The radio? It's not plugged in all the way? Okay, guys. So once he's set up and he gives me the thumbs up, I'll start asking your questions. And I'm going to give a few minutes to give it an opportunity to respond. Okay. Who are we speaking with?
Leave.
Which book should we
Point. Too deep. Enough.
which book should we read?
John.
Who is that picture of that John has? Is Sister Mary Rita protecting this? Is she here with us?
Out.
What state did you live in? How long were you a nun?
Be still.
Can you finish this prayer? Our Father, who art in
25. Dead.
Is this object cursed?
Toy.
Toy. This originated from the land?
Do it to them.
Is there someone else with you?
Could you?
No, I don't. Could we what?
Evil.
What's evil?
It haunts them.
Is this a dark spirit here with us? Who is in the photo?
Confident.
Who was cut
Our
out?
parents.
Our parents. Who was cut out of the picture and why? Can you answer any of these questions? Were you a good nun?
Have her.
What church were you with? Whose hair is in the box? Can you say Jesus? Are you afraid?
We need it.
What do you need?
Born something.
Are you afraid of anything?
We mean her.
I'm not foreign. Was it someone, a relative, that cut you out of that photo?
Rejected. From her.
You were, so the person that was cut out was rejected by someone. Was that
I
because
am.
was there something bad about you or something attached to you that people thought that you were, why you were rejected?
Believe me.
Did you take
Too far.
what's
Wow, that was a curse word.
what? Oh, are you cursing?
Said too effing something.
Are you cursing because of the question I asked? Did you find it offensive?
She could have.
Okay. Did you take care of Sister Mary Rita when she was elderly?
Give back.
Give back your
Refuge.
the heck? Is there anything you can tell me?
Damn.
Is this Mary? Is this Sister Mary? Is this
And
who?
you.
Great. I'm not.
Poor John.
Are you trying to tell us something from the other side?
The moment.
Are you warning us? Are you warning me, Sister Mary? Sister Rita, are you warning me?
A life's rapid.
Are you trying to say life goes quickly?
Save him.
You're talking about John? Does John need saving?
Nothing should.
What are you trying to tell us? Who are we speaking with?
See us.
I can't.
Goodbye.
Oh, it said goodbye, loud and clear.
But at the end there.
Yep. So there seemed to be dueling things. It felt bad for you. There seemed to be a warning there.
Yeah. I was seeing a lot of weird stuff in my head. You know, it was weird.
That was very sweet of you, Heather. Thank you. She said a little prayer over you.
Yeah, I was seeing some weird stuff. It was making me see like
That is a question we should have asked. Who's Hazel?
yeah. Well, I mean, I could
We could go back and do it. Yeah.
really fast, but I was seeing really weird stuff, depressing stuff.
Yeah, you jumped when I tapped you. That's not you. Well, that's why I said it felt bad for you and it said save him. And then it said goodbye. So it was almost like it was saying, like, let's move this.
All right. Ask a few questions so I know.
Yeah.
I don't know when you're at the Hazel question.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I've got questions on the back of
Week.
here. Week. It said week.
What do I hear?
Okay.
Here.
Is it your mother that's cut out of the picture? Were you sent to the convent because you were
It literally said, bye, Crystal.
Were you sent to the convent because you were pregnant?
You first.
Me first, what?
Serene. Still none.
You still a nun? Who is Hazel?
It's God.
What? That's pretty darn cool. It's God.
50 souls. You're it now. It's clear.
What's clear? What are you trying to tell us?
Yeah, you.
Okay. It's clear. What's clear? Are you trying, again, you said some very specific things that makes me wonder.
Oh my God.
Are you referring to what I'm dealing with or facing?
I am here.
Are you trying to warn John?
Gone with him.
Gone with him. Are we talking about God? Do you have regrets? Sister, what is there something, if this
Rude.
is, what's rude? Who's rude? Why did you say my name?
I pity you.
Oh, that's why. Thank you. Don't pity me. Can you bless us, sister? Am I not asking the right questions?
Go home.
I'd love to. Tell that man who's got the thing on his ear. Hail Mary, full of. What is your favorite hymn? Do you still pray, sister? Who is it that we
It's a
need?
hell of a something.
Who needs help?
Something about a highway.
Who do we need to help? Who are we speaking to? Help us to help you.
We have more.
More what? I'm trying to understand. How many biological sisters did you have? Are we speaking to one of the sisters?
Fight.
Fight. You got into a fight with them? Is that why the picture is cut? I mean, when somebody cuts out someone's image from a picture, it's when they're angry, they have hatred, or they
I'm
want to.
here.
You're here.
Stop recording.
Oh, yes. What a wonderful.
I'll let him.
I think I'm going to take and I'm going to stop him, guys. I said stop recording.
Wow, that's so much pressure. Whew.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
So about the picture being cut out, it said fight. So there seems to be an angst here of some kind.
I wasn't repeating, but your name was said at least twice to three times. It wasn't until it said your full name that I mentioned, but it said your name.
Well, I asked if it was trying to tell me something.
Yeah, it said your name 3 times.
And it said it pitied me.
Oh,
Yeah. So I don't. And then I asked if it had something to do with, what's going on. So I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, okay, how you think you could be in relation to any of that?
Well, it was just weird. Weird.
I'm just sitting there listening, and all of a sudden I hear poor John, and I was just like, yeah, poor John. Definitely not one that I would bring into my home and be around for any length of time.
And again, guys, believe it or not, John has a headache. I don't feel so hot. My throat is just like all of a sudden tightening, and it hurts, and I'm trying not to cough. But yeah, it doesn't seem so bad tonight. But this thing is really, really got a hard hitting. It can make you feel things physically. It can push its energy out at you, which this thing definitely does. I won't touch it.
No,
I can't believe he opened it, to be honest with you.
That's for sure. Yeah, the hair freaks me out, but
And the tapping that was coming from from inside. But come on, let's be honest. Where do you hear such a clear EVP? John and I are the only two people right here. How is that possible? How is that possible?
I've never seen the hair before. And there's 2 little pictures.
No, because we talked about the religious little.
Oh, that hair, that just freaks me out.
Yeah. So somebody did ask earlier, why is it that you have a thing with hair?
I don't like the physical parts of people. Like, I don't mind things that belong to them, but if it's hair, bones, stuff like that, it's just too.
So it's not just touching hair in general.
No,
it's
just too much for me to actually have a part of them. That's a little much for me as far as, I don't know.
Okay, guys.
When it's an animate object, it's
It's
easier.
different, but when
Yeah.
it's hair or something of a living,
That's,
Yeah.
this is, I would never bring that into my home. I would never, again, this was found on a property where a lot of things happened. The whole story's not on there, but it was literally like a lot of, and the family who was living on that property was having a lot of weird stuff happening. And they wanted all of that was in what was in that trunk out of there because they felt like it came from, and it did. Something's
Yeah.
going on there.
so do you think this is like a dual thing where there's bad, but then there's something there that's good, that's trying to, you think it's all bad?
Yeah, I don't.
So what, you think it's a misrepresentation?
I think there's something. Something happened. I don't know what happened, but something happened. Whether again it was the land or something that happened with her, I don't know, but something happened. I don't know. Yeah, that's an old video. That's from probably 2 years ago.
Yeah,
But oof,
that was pretty intense.
Man,
If you
that
can
one
go
hit me
back
like
and,
a
and
fist the
find
first
that one,
time.
guys, on our YouTube channel.
that hit me like a fist
That
the
one,
first
that one
time.
was that was a really rough one.
Never in a million years thought that a picture of a nun and her items would be that bad, and
They were.
that was oof. Anyway, that's it. We gotta head home. I gotta
All right,
get up early.
guys, have a good night. Be safe, stay healthy, and remember to be kind to each other. Good night, everybody.